Hey, what's going on, you guys? Thanks for joining me for what I think will be a little bit quicker video. I have a question I want to present to you, and I want to get your thoughts on it. So like you guys, I'm sure, I find myself on social media often. Really, Instagram is where I would say is the biggest source of this. And it is this. My feed is always showing me new gear, right? A new guitar company, a new amp company, new pedal company, or a company that's already there that has just now released something new. And it seems like there's always this steady stream of new gear being put in front of us. And it's easy to fall victim to gas, that desire to like have the next best thing. And oh man, I'll bet that guitar would be better than what I have. And I bet if I had that, I'd be inspired to play more. Or if I had that pedal, I'd get a better overdrive tone, or that amp probably sounds better than what I have. And so I find myself falling victim to this, and oftentimes being, long periods of time on YouTube. Oh, maybe these pickups are better than the ones I have in my guitar. You know how it goes. You guys get what I'm saying. And my question is this: are all these options that we have now for gear really a good thing? When I was coming up in the late 80s, there weren't a whole lot of choices. I'm certain there were more than I knew about. But there was no internet. There was no, social media. There was no way to find out about new things other than going to your local music store or guitar center, or if, reading about it in a print magazine, whether it was Guitar Player, Guitar World, whatever. You could find out about smaller companies that way that would, maybe take out an ad in one of those magazines. But really, everyone I know, including myself, aspired just to own an American-made guitar. If you could get an American Strat or a Les Paul, that's what you wanted. And everybody was like, man, that's the best thing there is. If you can get that, you're set. And I feel like we did get gear that worked for us. And then we spent more time practicing, more time playing, more time trying to form bands, meet other musicians, kind of get together. And I feel like social media has kind of had the opposite effect. You see so many guys nowadays that are just so focused on playing at home and getting the perfect in their bedroom kind of tone. And I'm not knocking that. There's nothing wrong with that. But, I feel like so many people nowadays they're on this eternal search for the perfect gear. And so they're selling things and then regretting maybe selling it, or, they're waiting on a new piece of gear. I'll sit down and play more once I get this new pedal or guitar or amp or whatever. Half the time while they're waiting for the new piece of gear to come, they're already looking at the thing that they're going to sell that to get when it gets there. It's nuts. And trust me, I've fallen victim to it. I'm not saying I'm exempt from it in any way. Do all the options we have now as players, is it really beneficial to us? Is it really a good thing? Or does it just cause us to always be looking for the next best thing? And does it keep us from actually sitting down and practicing and improving as players? I'd love to hear your comments on this. Let's talk about it.